Hi there, welcome back. Today I want to share with you transferring one of your drawings onto fabric and rotating it around your fabric 4 times. We're going to use a background that I've prepared with Sharpie ends. You can use felt tips, anything like that. And we're going to use black wool to do a back stitch with over the top of your design. So as you know, in these videos I'm trying to use materials you've got at home. This is my finished line drawing in pencil, and then I've got an old bed sheet I've washed here that I'm cutting up to A3 size, and then I'm using my permanent markers to colour in an A3 size background. So I've just finished colouring in the background on the fabric, and now I have decided to trace the whole of my drawings off the A3 sketchbook paper. And whilst doing this, I'm trying to decide which section I want to use, which quarter of a section I want to use to rotate around my background fabric. So I'll just trace the whole thing out and then I'll decide which section would look best rotated. So I've decided to choose the top right hand side, and here I'm just having a look at what it would look like rotated. I've put the tracing behind the background fabric and I'm using the sunlight to transfer the design. So I'm just showing how it all rotates, and here I'm just finishing off. The back stitch, you pull up the needle from the back of your fabric. And then you do a stitch, so you stab your needle down to the other side, and then you go and leave a gap a stitch length away and pull your needle up from the back and take your needle down to the front of that previous stitch, and it makes a really neat stitch which I'm using to outline my design. So I've put my fabric into an embroidery hoop, and this just keeps it nice and taut so that it's easier to stitch on top of. These are just various places around the house that I've been sewing to get things done. Outside as well. And this is just finishing off. The satisfaction of finishing off this piece, as it took quite a long time, is just immense. Taking the hoop out and having a good look at how it looks. I'll give it an iron so it's nice and flat on the front and the back, and there's some detail of the stitch. Thank you for watching today. I hope you found this beneficial and that you can go away and have a go at this technique, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye!